A lot of things happened since we last met at Bjerkes last January. So we did a lot of projects, TV sync projects on Facebook and on Twitter, just to share you one very cool one. At least I believe it's a very cool one. So we worked with a company called Brand Networks and Civolution Media. And Civolution Media is OMG's social and search agency on an upcoming movie release for a large summer blockbuster movie. And what we saw is that the campaign results had up to 250% lift in user engagements on Twitter ads that were synchronized to the movie's TV spots. And what we even did is we ran TV ads against comparative TV spots, and there we saw up to a 200% lift. And in addition to this, also an industry first, and Civolution Media was really leading the way there, is we were able to sync against both Facebook and Twitter in real time at the same time. So how it works is, so we are our data provider. So we provide real-time data, or real-time TV signals if you like, about everything that's happening on television. So from the ad perspective, so we identify on a daily basis more than 500,000 TV spots, and we have more than 100,000 ads indexed in our database across 8,000 brands. So how it works is, as soon as we identify an advertisement, and this is within a couple of seconds, we send a trigger to the DSP, and we are integrated now with AppNexus, with Google DoubleClick, or we can send a trigger to Facebook or to Twitter through the APIs. And then the agency can actually execute on that and buy media in real time. But as a result, the consumer, they will see a TV sync campaign in full harmony with what's happening on television. It's not a separate app because that won't scale, because only so many people will download the app. So we can truly target audiences across social, across mobile, and across digital. And how it works is that we send the trigger to the agency, and they use additional first-party and third-party data to have, let's say, a probabilistic approach to target those TV audiences. The last couple of months have been very exciting. So Xaxis announced Xaxis Sync and Civolution as being the sync partner behind that product. And also we start rolling out with Civolution Media, OMG's social partner, and also other companies like VivaKey and the like start to roll out with the Civolution service. And we do this across multiple verticals. So we across financial services, automotive, CPG, telco and the like. For brands, the challenge nowadays is to break through the clutter. And with our proposition, it's a unique way to reach those lost audiences, those audiences that now move away from the TV screen to the second screen, especially during commercial breaks. And with TV synced advertisement, brands have a unique opportunity to re-engage with those lost audiences and amplify the brand message. If you look at digital in general, digital is on the rise, and programmatic is pushing that. So if you look at large CPG companies, they will move more and more money towards digital. And you can almost say at some point digital marketing just becomes marketing, and social and mobile and video will all have its place. And I believe that TV synced ads will become a line item in the media plan, just like all the other digital marketing is right now today.
And is there a particular demographic group that the TV Syncs works with? And do you have any sort of takeaways, particularly coming out of the Facebook and the Twitter studies?
I don't have hard data on this, but just gut feel, I would say 18 to 35 or 18 to 44, that kind of range. Yeah.
And how do you register the impact, or how do the brands, so you serve the ads, what's the metrics, or how do you know that someone has served an ad through your system and they actually watched it, or they watched through it, or so forth?
Yeah, so that part we don't control. So we don't hold the media. So we are a data play. And but what we do in our projects, we always have a control group. So we have the target group, which is obviously served TV synced advertisements, and then the control group is served at random times the exact same advertisement. So by comparing the click-through rates and the engagement for those two groups, we can have a pretty good insight in whether the campaign was successful, yes or no, from a TV sync perspective. If you look to 2014, for us, 2014 was all about getting the pipes in place, so having the integrations with AppNexus, Google DoubleClick, with social platforms like Facebook and Twitter, so that's key. And then, let's say the second half of this year, we will start looking at the publishers, because also they have premium inventory, where we believe that syncing up even that premium inventory to television and what's happening on television makes a lot of sense. We didn't crack that nut yet, but that's something on the agenda for the rest of this year. All the discussions that we have with agencies and agency trading desks, everybody's really jazzed about this opportunity of syncing digital inventory to what's happening on television. And it could be advertisements, but it also could be TV programs. And for us, 2014 is all about education, getting the case studies in place. And then we believe that in 2015, TV synced ads will become a line item in the media plan so that we really can start rolling out at scale to the different brand categories.
Finally, I wanted to ask you, when the system triggers ad delivery, what medium is being delivered as an ad?
So far we see most display. Since for video we see it's still kind of, there's some scarcity, so they rather buy it up front. But I do envision, let's say, in the future, in 2018 maybe and further, when there is, let's say, more video available, that also video will be triggered by TV synced ads. But for now, so far, it has been display.